Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Topper. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interesting to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Paul.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Looking to throw, it's Wong. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bacon. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Oh, it's picked off.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the pass.
Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's trying to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and they quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Scanning the field, it's Mooney. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaches... now are trying to recruit dual threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his man, it's high, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the 1st quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Right back to him on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to take the top off. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. To the air, it's Mooney. Caught over the middle, it's Cole. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Moran. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Got Get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's high. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And as a quarterback, when you're man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, it's Wong. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Baker. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. 3:25. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's high. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards.
Got it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Pound 55.
They'll keep it on the ground.
On the ball.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running to the left. Just steamrolling the defense. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Ready, break.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller
bounding over the top. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mooney. Makes the catch. It's Cole. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. The Hilltoppers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on.
Kangaroos his way. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moran. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Wong. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Nestles it in at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turbin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A shot toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hilltoppers have taken it inside the 20. To the ground, he's got it again. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. With the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Kennesaw State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Topper. And they turn it into a defensive score. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Got guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Wong. Under fire. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying the left side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And the defense. Well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Let's go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booker. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
It's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. Stopped at the 13. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2000?
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
He's loose at the 15. Flying down the left side. The 40. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Lets it fly. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. On the ground, it's Moran. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Moran. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could...
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Using his feet. There he goes to the left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
59, Kennesaw State, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Bringing the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. He's got...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Topper.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kennesaw State.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Dixon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The give to the tailback.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his...
Oh, he's got some space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, if only he wore a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that footed. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution. 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booker. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turbin. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, and out of touchdown, Hilltopper. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Moran. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark. At the 38-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Power football with the run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. No.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kentucky, 80. Kennesaw State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Now on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet. feet on that one. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He breaks a tackle, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The give on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
Off play action on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Hilltoppers are on the move.
Let's go.
Now from inside the red zone. Flips it out on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Topper. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Point points and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. To the ground with the back. Gets away from one. Finds room. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
The play action fake. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. And the Hilltoppers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space. He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. Off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, WKU. The lead grows. You can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws, because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quickly.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Rushes on him. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They want that clock to run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, said to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Just going to keep it after the snap. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.